It says here that RuneScape is a role-playing game, so that must mean that every day you enter RuneScape, you get to choose who you want to be. But what if I don't want to decide? Instead, I become who the other players want me to be, just as a fun experiment.
Aw, dang it.
It's just a game after all. Here's the grand exchange. There's no easier place in RuneScape to be molded by its players. It's the most crowded location because you can trade crap and stuff. On my friend's account that hasn't been played in years, this is the place I'll call home, at least until someone strikes up conversation and gives me my new identity. If you're one of my subscribers, you know there are groups of people in this game that exploit others for real life gains, selling scammed in-game gold for real dollars to little Timmy so he can buy full bandos with his mom's credit card. So as you might have expected from the title of this video, pretty quickly I'm approached by this underbelly. People that would like to exploit me for my money. And I'm gonna let them. What, you thought this was a joke? No, we're going all in for this experiment. Who does this scammer want me to be? They know most players are men between the ages of 18 to 35. So I'm a dude. And I have extremely expensive gear. I'm as dumb as a cave troll, and because the scammer is using a girl character, they want me to be a thirsty fool. I want to anti-scam these guys. I want to give them a taste of their own medicine. And wasting their time, that is a good plan B. But I didn't expect to make them so angry. For each account I use, I only get a few chances to try to anti-scam these lurvers. Once they know the account is being used by me, they either let me anti-scam them on purpose, which I'll talk about later, or they just come up to me, say something you wouldn't say to your grandma, and log out. This is me on my friend's account, Too Eminent, before I leaked the username in my last video. I was minding my own business when suddenly a beautiful lady is buying me drinks and flattering my senses in all kinds of ways.
You are the flower I gotta protect.
How could I possibly refuse? With each beer, she starts giving me gold. Like, what? This isn't how it's supposed to work. The scammer isn't supposed to be so easy to anti-scam. She gives me 5 mil. I give it back. Then she gives me 10 million GP, and I give it back. I want to see how far this goes.
I don't want a million or a Lambo, but I want you.
She hands me each beer with such beautiful hands. Sure, they're missing a few fingers, but look at those eyes. Yeah, they're a bit geometrical, but I don't mind it. Okay, remember, this is just an act. I'm playing an act. Girl IRL? I like UR style. What style do you like? Like my fashion? I guess I'm pretty fashionable. Me confirming that she's a girl really seems to win her affections. It's good to see such a genuine soul. I've got a genuine soul and a new friend that could become something more. I like to have fun. This is the start of a beautiful adventure. But first, we have a sponsor from Middle-earth.
You there, tired of the same old shire? Longing for adventure that's, well, a bit more stellar?
Man, I was just about to bust this scammer, and then you knock on my door.
Show some spirit. This is a sponsored ad, after all.
A sponsor? So wait, you mean like I can get paid to bust scammers? Okay, Gandalf, let's go on your adventure.
Join Star Trek Fleet Command. Boldly go where no one has gone before, except maybe a million other players. Explore the vast universe, recruit legendary crew, and engage in epic space battles. Think you can handle the swarm, or use strategy to deprive the enemy? It's free to download and supports the channel. So, what are you waiting for? Star Trek Fleet Command. Live long and prosper.
Thanks to Star Trek Fleet Command for their game and allowing me to continue busting scammers. You can support the scammer busts by using my link in the first part of the description to download Star Trek Fleet Command. And if you really enjoy it, reaching level 5 supports the channel. Now back to the scammer busting. My new love interest tells me she's collecting Amulets of Fury and asks me to buy her some. At first I was hesitant. I wanted to see her collection like any curious boyfriend would. Me asking useless questions is just my way of seeming stupid and putting the scammer off my scent. Cause remember who I'm playing, right? After giving and returning 5 mil, then 10 mil, she trusts me. And the scammer's ruse is like that of an expert con artist. Because she trusts me, I ought to trust her too, right? This is a classic form of social engineering. So this is the trust building phase. And if you've watched previous videos, you've seen the crazy lengths and many hours spent on one person just to build trust by these scamming teams. Anyway, my first piece of jewelry for my sweetie pie. Now I thought she was gonna pay for it, but she wants me to just give it to her for free to prove my affections. Put in one only. What I do for love. This is the first time I've traded my own money to her. But I have a feeling my new girlfriend has big pockets to fill, and not just with pieces of jewelry. But to my surprise, she hands me 20 million GP right then and there. What in the world? I'm shocked. Anyway, I tell her this is my cousin's account. It's technically true because my friend that lives all the way across the world is somehow my cousin, just a few hundred generations back. Anyway, my story here explains how such a rich man is such a big noob. Soon my girl shows me some tremendous riches, leaning into any greed I might have. But my date with my new girl gets hijacked when another scammer comes by.
Eminent, you take this for you try my video, okay?
Now I can't quite make up my mind. Either this is part of the same scam Spotlighty is conducting on me, or it really is just another scamming team trying to pull me away for themselves. My girlfriend kindly warns me about their sneaky tricks. How sweet. But she wants me to repay the favor by purchasing for her a Dragon Hunter crossbow, worth about 70 mil. And if I do, I'm gonna love it. I just spent 1.9 bill on this for you, but you can't spend 60 mil, is what you were saying. Apparently she prepared a 1.9 billion GP gift, but I can't cough up a measly 60 mil. How selfish of me. But I insisted my cousin told me not to buy anything. I had to go, but I wanted to pick up where we left off later, so I gave her 12 mil and shared another drink with her, just so she knew my affections were genuine. What are like some cringe things I would say about me getting swole? So stay cute, cutie. Yeah. What's like something so bad that I could say? My little princess. That is so cringe. We parted then, but because of my gift, she didn't delete me from her friends list. She thought she could get more from me later, and this allowed me to track her activities when I returned.
LMFAO.
Many hours later, I log in and wait for my schmookums to message me, but nothing. She probably just didn't see I logged in, right? So I swallow my pride and message her. Hey. I let her know there isn't a lucky lady seeing me either. I'm so busy at the gym, I don't really have much time to play. I do not? LOL. Did you have a good time at the gym? Yeah. I invite her to Varrock Fountain for a date. In the meantime, I do some recon. I go on my other account and discover my worst nightmare reveal. Oh, Spotlighty's found another victim. Oh, they're drinking beers. She's cheating on me, I knew it. She's cheating on me with another scam victim. You are the flower I gotta protect. I thought I was your flower. And this is a scam I've never seen before. It's pretty simple so far, and she puts a lot of trust in the rich people she's trading. Here, the new legendary gamer she's trading is named X Mad Toxic X. No, buddy. No. He's naked. He's giving away all his stuff. No. And I wanted to discreetly warn this guy what was happening. What if I PM'd this guy on a PMod account? Let's try that. Oh no. Can't warn him. Doesn't have his private on. But he has his private turned to off, so I can't message him. Later, I can tell Spotlighty is doing the exact same charade she did with me. Playing with his heartstrings, ultimately gonna break this poor man's heart. Feel bad for me. He wants to keep the items she's given him, but it seems like they're private messaging each other now. Look, he said I want to keep it, but now he's just naked. He's giving away all his stuff. But I can't let this go any longer. This man needs a hero, a self-sacrificing savior. If I don't do it, who will? And my stupid man identity is not the one for the job. I need a new identity. So I hop on my account, Timothy222. And as I try to save this man who was my enemy, the man who was the competing suitor for the heart of my lady love, I began to understand him. And once I understood my enemy, I loved him. Not really, I just like Ender's Game. I made several attempts to warn him of this scam, and bystanders saw my low-level account and accused me of being a scammer. And Spotlighty herself did the same.
Tim, stop trying to scam people.
Oh my goodness. We are learning that Spotlighty's scam actually works. Oh my gosh, our man is completely naked now. Spotlighty is even taking that Need's Not help from him. Over time, X Mad Toxic X just got more and more naked, taking off armor to give to the scammer. I could not save him. Very quickly, she had her sights on new prey.
Chug it like there is no tomorrow.
What comes around goes around.
Doesn't have his private on. Dang it. But I wasn't gonna stop there. I followed them. They made small talk with one another, and I tried to get BlackCat080 to add me so I could warn him without revealing my identity or my intentions to Spotlighty. He never did, but Spotlighty thought I was warning him.
Put them on the ignore list. They will do the PVM trick.
Oh my gosh.
War. Frick off.
And while Romeo here was being super annoying, Black Cat logged out. Mission success.
Do that again, and I will put you on a spammer.
What is your issue with me, clown? What you want from me?
And then we see Spotlighty's true colors. This guy owns a bot farm that will slander me for talking to his victims.
Why are you trying to add my guy?
I got what I needed. If I didn't have evidence already, this threat was evidence I needed to send to the anti-cheating team to get this account banned. A level 123 combat account. That's the scary thing, is that these scammers are so confident they won't get banned by Jagex, they're willing to risk such high-level accounts with lots of stats and gear. Time passes, and I still haven't revealed in any videos that I'm on this account. And I hadn't even given myself away to Spotlighty, so this account is still good for anti-luring. But this time, I get lured by an all too familiar face. Bird. We go through the charade. Teleport tab, small talk, costume, poison. Wear outfit. I'm already geared and potted on my main account. Once the scammer sees my main account though, my cousin's account is linked to my own, and then it's done. It cannot be used for anti-luring again. There's no way, man. There's no way he gets so lucky. There's no way. Oh my gosh. What? What is he doing? Okay, guys. He's just literally giving me the kill. He's just giving me the kill. He just wants me to feature it on the channel. Like, what? He just wants me to feature that. I don't know. I'll just give this money to you guys. Like... Yeah, he just gave me the kill because he thinks my viewers are dumb and will think this is a legit kill. But you guys are not dumb, so you're not gonna try this. I mean, come on, he let my Elder Maul hit him like 10 times here. You are not gonna fall for this because it's so obvious. If he had another account, he probably could have killed me, but he didn't because all his other accounts probably got banned. This all connects back to Tree Gnome Stronghold several months ago. Now I can be really confident they're trying to play 4D chess to make it seem like anti-luring is always profitable. It is not. But while they were luring me, they weren't luring someone else, and I'll happily take the money and write down their names for the anti-cheat team. They gave me another 48 mil later. You know how Spotlighty threatened to put me on a spammer? After I uploaded my last video revealing my RuneScape names, this happened. Yeah, they really don't like me. They are not a fan of my videos. As soon as I go near the Grand Exchange, bots immediately recognize I'm there and start calling me a hacker. But little did they know I had just transferred my player moderator status to my main account. So I had some fun. So I made a Discord server called the Anti-Cheating Alliance where I've invited select players that probably won't get anti-scam. Since I made it, none of us have so far. And in the last few months, we have a really exciting project that is not ready to share yet, but let's just say we've taken hundreds of millions from scammers with a very simple trick. And next month, I'll be revealing exactly what that is. I have had a blast on RuneScape recently. In each of these videos, I get to enter into a new story that the lurer orchestrates for me. They are writing, producing, and directing a movie, and all I have to do is show up and be my goofy self. I get to wear many different hats, sometimes the victim, sometimes the hero. And after each story, there's an opportunity to reflect. And it makes you wonder, do we become who we pretend to be? Does the scammer's heart become corrupt with malice in real life, even though they're just playing a game? And if I pretend hard enough, can I bench 300 pounds tomorrow? You never know. Tomorrow is a new day and anything is possible. So who are you going to be?